Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. I was gonna go flying today. Still hope to go flying. But as you can see, came to the airport with a little mess on the floor. Well, time to pop the cowling off. I already got the top pulled off. Find this oil leak. Dang it. Let's find this sucker. Go flying. All right, the good news is I found the source of the leak. That's awesome. And even the better news is it's in a super easy location. It's just the filler neck. Sometimes if somebody tightens up the oil, let me show you, I'm gonna walk around to it. Bum, ba, bum, 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 bum. So here's the filler neck. This is where you put the oil into the aircraft. And if you tighten this up, sometimes too tight, this whole neck can get jostled a little bit loose if you try to loosen that up. So I'm assuming that's what happened. Sometimes I have line personnel fuel up my airplane and maybe even put in a quart of oil. And a couple of times when I've had them do that, they crank that thing on there like, don't do that. It's got an O-ring. O-ring needs very little pressure. There's very little pressure needed on there. Just kind of give it a little pinky tighten like this. Boom, done, done. That's all you need. Doesn't need to be super tight. So what I've done is I took it completely out, cleaned both surfaces. There's a little paper gasket in there, cleaned that up. I didn't have a new gasket, but the gasket was in really good shape. It had just gotten loose. So I cleaned everything up. And then what I did is I actually applied a thin layer of gasket maker to that gasket to just shore up that it wasn't gonna leak again. I also noticed that the mixture control was binding at the full lean setting a little bit and kind of maybe going a little past I really suck at this. I also noticed that the mixture control was binding a little bit. So I'm going to take a look at the mixture control. The only bummer is I have to take the bottom cowl off now. You can see this little guy right here. That one's the easy one. The hard one is the cabin heat that's right in there. Oh. I can hear airplanes out there flying. And here I am in my hangar, freezing my little patootie off. Hey Siri, what's the temperature right now?
It's 37 degrees outside.
So it's not super cold, but that's cold. It's colder than I want to be. And I'm not dressed for maintenance. So I'm being super careful to not get like oil on my super cool Flying Cowboys jacket that Kevin Quinn made for us. What a stud. Really don't want to take this airplane apart, but I'm gonna. All right, as I remove this cowling, I wanted to quickly mention one of my sponsors who's been super supportive of the YouTube channel this last year, and that's Acme Aero. They make the shocks on my main landing gear, as well as the shock on my tail, and I love it. So if you fly an experimental backcountry type airplane and you want some excellent shocks, check out Acme Aero. I love them. I think you will too. Get this cow off. Holy crap. All right, everything is fixed. Now I gotta put it back together. We have exactly 1 hour and 6 minutes before sunset. I gotta hurry, but I gotta be careful and meticulous. Blah, blah, blah. All the safety, safety, safety. I might not be able to go flying, but I want to. And I keep getting interrupted by people messaging me. Come on, people, I'm working on the airplane. All right, planes back together. We have 31 minutes till sunset, and I haven't set up any cameras yet. I'm gonna pull the plane out, set up some cameras. Let's see if we can do a little bit of flying. A little bit of flying.
Traffic, black and orange, Super Cub, left crosswind, runway 34.
I'm going to go ahead and let the aircraft start to slow down here. I'll just walk you through my approach. No flaps yet, still indicating 90 miles an hour. Can't start to feed in the flaps until I'm below 80 miles an hour. There's 80 miles an hour, so I can come one notch flaps. We're coming up on kind of a modified right base right now. And I just kind of land up this hill over here. Here we go, full flaps. We're doing 50 indicated. Got to get her slowed down a little bit. Nice and lightweight, not a lot of fuel. I'm going to touch her down about 35, I think, today. All right, so I'm going to just taxi here with the tail up, going up this hill. And then we'll turn around and take back off. Tell that my wheels are just slipping. All right, see if I can get her turned around here, get the flaps put back up so I can... Oh no! Slippity-doo. All right, here we go. Let's take off, shall we? A little bit of a side hill, a little bit of a downhill. Let's get the tail up. I'm really worried about that camera now. Here we go. Alrighty. And there's our speed. Wow, did pretty good. Snow's not too deep. I'm looking at it. I'm saying it's maybe 8 inches. And 35s can handle that if it's nice and fluffy and light. There we go. Boom, shakalaka laka boom. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'm going to go ahead and put up another cool video for you to watch. So click on this video. Make sure you click the subscribe button. Join me on the journey and the adventure. Thanks for watching once again. Love you guys. I sure appreciate you. Wish I could have done a little bit better today with better lighting and more adventure, but did the best I could considering I had a little maintenance squawk. Got that resolved. Still got to go flying. I'm excited about that. Love you guys. Take care. I don't know what that was. Whatever.